the venue, facilities, tools, supplies, and equipment needed in this qualification to meet the standards set in the training regulation prior to the start of this competency assessment. Good morning, trainees. Welcome to Skilltech Institute, a training and assessment center accredited by TESDA. I am Maureen Ronquillo, your competency assessor for food processing and seafood. Before anything else, I would like to acknowledge the presence of our TESDA representative, Ms. Elaine Razon. Good morning, ma'am. And also our assessment manager, Mr. Jeremy Artelas. Good morning, sir. So don't worry about their presence. They are just here to observe and check if the conduct of assessment is in accordance with the prescribed competence assessment, methodology, and procedures. Before we proceed to our orientation, I will just get the assessment package from our TESDA representative, Ms. Elaine C. Razon. We have the package, ma'am. Thank you so much. So this assessment package contains all the materials needed for this assessment. For checking off your attendance, once your name is called, please come in front and present to me your admission slip and also your valid ID. Then fix your signature right beside the name of your in the attendance sheet. So, Ms. Erlyn Flor Arbinuya may have your admission slip and also your valid ID. Please sign your attendance, and you will be the candidate number 1. Please wear your name tag. Candidate number 2, Katrina Ramos, may have your admission slip and your valid ID. Please sign the attendance sheet, and here is your name tag. You will be the candidate number 2. Thank you so much. Please wear your candidate number tag because I will use it to identify you throughout the assessment program. Your completed application form and self-assessment guide are with me. So now this shows that you are aware or you are capable of doing each of these competency units listed in processing of food processing and seafood, and that you are not being forced into taking this exam or this assessment. So these assessment goals are to determine your level of competence and to test your knowledge, your abilities, and your attitude. So if you completed this assessment with the minimum requirements, you will receive a national certificate in food processing and NC2, which you can use for local or international job application and promotion. So this qualification is composed of 3 main competencies: the basic, the common, and the core. So the core competencies are processed food by salting, curing, and smoking, processed food by fermentation and pickling, processed food by sugar concentration, processed food by drying and dehydration, and lastly, the processed food by thermal application. So the tasks to be performed are processing food by salting, curing, and smoking, processed food by fermentation and pickling, and processed food by sugar coating, sugar concentration, processed food by drying and dehydration, and the processing food by thermal application. So you will be given 7 hours to perform all these competencies of qualification. So as the assessor, my role is to conduct the evaluation, acquire evidence of your performance, and then make sure and then make a determination about the assessment based on the information I have gathered. Your performance as evidence will be judged according to the 4 dimensions of competency, which are task skills, task management skills, contingency management skills, and the job role environment. And also by using these 6 rules of evidence, which are authenticity, consistency, currency, consistency, sufficiency, and validity. For this evaluation, the written test, oral interrogation, and demonstration will be the modalities of assessment. So to evaluate your underpinning skills, and all you need to do is to complete the demonstration. So once you complete the listed units of competency for food processing NC2, afterwards you will be asked 3 questions in person and answer it in order to identify your underpinning knowledge, your attitude, and your knowledge. Lastly, please let me know if you have if you need any help in understanding the instruction, but the instruction provided on the assessment procedure so that I can translate them into Filipino for you. So candidates, I would like to inform you that during the assessment, you are not allowed to use your cell phones or any other gadget after the assessment begins. So please don't use them, and they are strictly prohibited, or it is strictly prohibited to coach or to cheat. So once you are caught, you will be automatically disqualified. Please also pay attention to safety. Next to the entrance is where you can find our first aid kit, and also there are fire extinguisher in the front and in the side of our room in case of any fire. Exit designated from emergencies, and also please let me know if you have any unfortunate or any incidents so we can provide the necessary first aid assistance. So I will also giving you the feedback, or I will be giving you my feedback one-on-one after you completed this task report. And for this evaluation, you can also file an appeal after sending a letter to Tarlac Quezon Provincial Office if you have any revision or inquiries or any concerns regarding to the outcome of your evaluation. So regarding to our evaluation outcomes, we maintain full confidentiality. The findings of this evaluation are also are only accessible for those who have granted authorization and organization where the training is being conducted. Regarding to this evaluation, you are scored. Regarding to this evaluation bundle is stored and protected. So this is to protect the integrity of it. And also, we are asking you, candidates, to kindly not share any information with anyone about this assessment process. So for those who are evaluated as competent, the issuance of the NC will be after 5 working days. And just bring your competency assessment result, and also result summary, a 1-piece passport size photo with a white background and also color, and 50 pesos for processing fee, the validity of this national certificate for 5 years from the date of the issuance. And for those who are evaluated not yet competent, don't worry, because you can still apply a reassessment and a procedure if the same procedure is the same. So you will be undergoing for this. You have undergone this assessment. Before we end this orientation, if you have any concern, questions, clarifications about this assessment procedure, you may raise your hand, because whenever the assessment starts, you are no longer allowed to ask any questions. Any questions? Okay, so I will give you 1 hour to attend or to fix your personal needs. There are comfort room at the back, and also if you want to eat, there are canteen beside this room. However, during the assessment, you are no longer allowed to go out this room, so please be back on time. So welcome back, candidates. We are now proceeding to demonstration. Here are the copies of specific instruction, and you will be having, I will give you 10 minutes to read and understand understand the instructions. So the time starts, time's up. So the demonstration is intended to assess the UC's foundational knowledge and abilities. Please follow me to the area of demonstration. So prior to proceeding, allow me to remind you once that you need to wear personal protective equipment or the PPEs. And to exercise caution while performing the performance for this evaluation. I will give you 5 minutes to get familiar with the layout of this assessment room. There are many stations, so we'll discuss the tasks that need to be completed at each of them. Okay, time's up. So you have 7 hours to perform this task. And for each unit of competency, your time starts now. Okay, so time's up. So now we are going to proceed to our final section of evaluation, which is the oral questioning. So now we are in the final evaluation, or in the final section for this evaluation, so which will be the oral questioning. So please, candidate number 2, move to the waiting area. So wait for your number to be called. While I'll give the oral questioning to candidate number 1. I will conduct the oral questioning one by one. Please move forward, candidate number 1. So, how does salting help you preserve food? What is the purpose of curing in food processing? What is the fermentation, or what is fermentation in food processing? Thank you so much. Please call candidate number 2. So candidate number 2, what does sugar concentration do to the food? How does drying differ from dehydration in food processing? What is the common thermal application used in cooking and food preservation? Please proceed to the waiting area and wait for the result of this assessment. So, candidate, I have already checked your papers in your assessment, and also I will give you your feedback individually. So, candidate number 1, please come and follow me. Candidate number 2, please wait. Candidate number 2, wait until your name to be called. So, please go to the waiting area. Please sit down. Candidate number 1, how do you feel about this assessment? Regarding to your how you performed in this assessment, we both think the same. So, because you completed this assessment, or the assignment that, because you completed the assignment on time and you did good in the job, so your demonstration, according to the evidence that your demonstration according to the evidence that was obtained, and despite your slight nervousness, you were still able to accurately, or you still able to answer it correctly. So with that said, congratulations, I found you're competent with this assessment. So you may now claim your NC2 after 5 working days, and the TESDA provincial office from 8 a.m. to 5 a.m. 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Just bring your competency assessment, result summary, one piece passport size picture with white background and color, and also 50 pesos for the processing. Congratulations. Also, for the confirmation of assessment, kindly sign this course, and the rating sheet. Your course will be released in the assessment center manager. So if you don't have any question, you may now go to where. Please sign this first. Thank you so much. So if you don't have any question, you may now go to the waiting area. Wait for the test representative because he will evaluate this assessment program, and please call candidate number 2. Candidate number 2, how do you feel about this assessment? I know that with that additional experience, you will improve your speed, accuracy, and your time management skills. So based on the evidence acquired, you did a good job on your demonstration. However, you did not complete all the competencies. You answered every question accurately while feeling little lazy. So, with that said, candidate number 2, I have found out that you're not yet competent with this assessment. You may still apply your reassessment, and the process will be the same. And for applying the reassessment, just bring your ID or your accomplished application form, self-assessment guide, and first 2 pieces of passport size white background and color, and 500 pesos. You have submit all your requirements in any TESDA accredited center, and wait for your announcement or for the announcement of the next schedule of assessment. For the confirmation of this assessment, please kindly sign this course and rating sheet. This course will be tested first by our AC manager, or so you may now claim it later. Thank you so much. So I will now give the assessment package to the TESDA representative. So thank you so much. So my dear assessors, that's the end of my COC demonstration and conducting competency assessment. Thank you so much.